Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip. Joining me today is TJ.
Hello.
And we are talking about Cult of Chucky. So, what did you think?
I loved it. The gore was amped up to like 10, and I really appreciated that. It did a nice meld of the seriousness of the first one and
just
the
going
absurdity.
To say that. Yeah, I was going to say it. Like, whereas Curse of Chucky really brought back the original kind of horror feel to it. Cult blended the horror feel with the campiness that you would got in Bride and Seed of Chucky. It blended it nicely. My thing I didn't like about the gore was that some of it was really bad CGI.
Yeah.
Like,
I will agree.
Like the glass falling down was badass. I thought that was a really cool. Probably my favorite death scene. That should get the golden chainsaw when Kill Count does it.
Yes,
but
totally agree.
The decapitation part, though, I was like, And I'm gonna complain because I wrote it in my notes. If you can't do, if you don't have the funds to do really good CGI of the night sky, then don't do it. Just don't. Yeah, because in the beginning where they're showing the clouds, it was so bad. It was like I don't like sci-fi movie. Like it was really, really bad. I was like, oh, come on, you have a budget.
I think one of the things that I really liked was just the intro. Not so much the intro scene, but the part where it's showing the beginning credits.
Oh, yeah.
The music. Love the music, which I think is that done by Mancini?
I think so, yeah.
Because I think he also did the music for Jason X.
Oh, okay.
Because that intro reminded me totally of that. I think my favorite death scene was the death of the doctor.
Which one?
Where she stomped his head in.
Oh, yeah. Like, that looked pretty damn good. I was like, holy crap.
I think one of the other things that I loved was just Chucky's reaction to how pervy the doctor was.
Yeah, like someone was out, like creeping him out, like. Yeah, it was
when he was just like, I don't know whether or not to kill him or take notes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, my only complaint really about this is just, and it's due to the nature of the movie, it really felt all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally.
But also because, there's multiple versions of
storylines,
Chucky, multiple Chuckies going on. And so it kind of just really made it a lot to process. Like there's there's at least like at one point, 4, if not 5? I think 5 at one point. There was 5 different Charles Lee Rays going on. Which I thought was like, because in the beginning when they were showing Andy, which, by the way, I love that they cast the same person still.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Vincent to reprise the role of Andy Barclay is just fucking brilliant.
And he did pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting, typical childhood actor that just disappeared nowhere to come back and reprise his role. Like, he actually did pretty good.
Yeah, I was really, really happy. I was like, this just really, I think, gives the series just a lot of credibility.
What did you think of the end credit?
I kind of blanked on who the hell Kyle is.
She was his stepsister in second one.
Oh, let me think. Second one.
That's the one where he had a step family.
Oh, that's right. And the dad was kind of a jerk. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And that was the actual actress.
Awesome. Yeah, that's major points with me. Like they didn't recast them with the same exact people, like the same kid that was from the 80s. Like that's just freaking cool.
Sticking with continuity.
Yeah, the continuity was all over the place in this.
I think my only complaint was I like that Andy hid the gun in that second Chucky doll.
Mm-hmm.
But then he killed that Chucky doll, and that was it. then he's just locked up in that room again.
You might hear my pages turning from my notes. I wrote in the very end, it's like, so Andy's still in there, but there are still 2 more dolls at least in there with him.
Uh-huh.
Like, that story hasn't been completed yet, but then we have Tiffany and Charles Lee Ray in Nika's body playing Bound 2.0. And where's that story going? Like, I'm like, see, the movie was so all over the place that even the conclusion was all over the place.
Yes. And then, okay, so Tiffany is the doll, then who is Jennifer Tilly?
I think that's Tiffany as well, because in, what was it, Seed of Chucky? When they show Jennifer Tilly, she has green eyes. I think it was at the end, like at the birthday party scene or whatever. I'm pretty sure Jennifer Tilly has green eyes.
That's right.
The same as Tiffany.
Oh, interesting thing. The Michael character, the multiple Michael.
Yeah.
That actor also played the cop that Tiffany killed at the end of Curse of Chucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was looking that up earlier.
Yeah, he looked familiar, but I couldn't place him. And
so I thought.
Who was Madeline? She looked like, she reminded me of Lily Taylor a lot.
Yeah.
Like Lily Taylor's sister. It wasn't, of course, but that's who she reminded me of.
Because I was thinking the same exact thing. Not so much. I mean, I totally see that likeness, but trying to figure out who she was. Let's see, Madeline. One moment.
Okay. While you're looking that up, a couple other things that I liked from the movie. I did like that the one nurse was gay and talked about his husband.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. I did like that they showed someone handicapped having sex. Because we never see that. They're not portrayed as like sexual people, and they are. Too many freaking jump scares for my liking.
And unnecessary, even like the intro of Michael. Yeah, when he popped up.
I was like, that was so unnecessary. I said it to the TV, then I texted you. I was like, that's so unnecessary. Why?
Let's see.
I was really confused. I'm reading through my notes. I was really confused about the Chuckies, because like, wait, there are 2 Chuckies now? How the heck is that possible? But then
I'm wondering. Well, like, and also I was kind of hoping that they would gone with the explanation of, I think it was the end of the second Chucky, when he was in the toy store or the toy factory, and he bled into the plastic, and that's how Chucky came back in the third one.
Yeah, that's right.
It would have been nice if they would have referenced that and been like,
yeah, that's true.
No, he's bled into all those Chucky dolls.
That would have been way cooler, actually. I think rather than I went on Voodoo for Dummies, and that's the explanation. I thought that was kind of weak.
Let's see. She was in just random shit.
Interesting. She looked really familiar. So did Malcolm, though. So
yeah, and he hasn't really done anything. Just
interesting.
More random shit.
I did like the kind of like juxtaposition of having Charles Lee Ray put his like part of his soul or whatever into Malcolm, who had split personalities.
Yeah.
So part of him was Chucky, but then he was all these other people too. Thought that was, we'd never seen that before. Thought that was interesting.
I think the daughter, or the actress that in real life is the daughter of
Brad Dourif.
Yes.
Yeah, Fiona. She did a good job on imitating his laugh.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
was like, holy crap.
I was very impressed back in Curse of Chucky, and she was again impressing me on this. But then when she was making out with Jennifer Tilly, it was just like, she really looks like Brad Dourif.
Yeah, she does. Like, she reminds me of somebody else, but I can't place the actress right now.
I think it's the forehead.
Might be.
But
when she was laughing at first Andy and then laughing at the end, I think with Jennifer Tilly or Tiffany or whoever the hell she is, I was like, holy crap, you have that laugh down.
But yeah, overall, I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I think my major gripe was when creepy doctor was like, I don't want to have to send you back to Lockmore. In my head, I'm like, wouldn't they have sent her back after the first killing?
Yeah.
And where were the cops? Like,
yeah.
Where were the police at?
I mean, like, eventually the state is going to want to find out why so many of your patients are dying.
Exactly. And I thought some of the editing was a little wonky, like the artsy editing during the Malcolm possibly being possessed by Chucky. I thought that was a weird edit. There was a couple weird wipes in there that I thought were weird edits. They just felt like really out of place.
And the entire hospital too. I'm like, when are insane asylums going to understand color plays?
Yeah.
Into mental health.
Yeah, like that was really.
So stop painting everything fucking white.
It was like the white gray, real like sterile looking. It was a nice hospital though.
Oh yeah.
It's very clean. And I also liked Andy's cabin house as well.
Yeah. I loved the entire thing of him torturing, all these years he's been torturing a Chucky doll.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would kind of think if I was dating someone and I found out they had this past, it may be time to reevaluate that relationship.
Yeah, that lady probably just saved her life. She saved her own life there with that one. Because I'd be like, yeah, you're cool and all, but
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you, and if it is you, no. And I don't know if it's true. If it is true, hell no. And then you date him, and then 6 months later, it's like here's my Chucky decapitated head that's alive.
Yeah, that may not go over well.
Probably a deal breaker. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I liked it. It was a good. I liked the. I think they did a really good job of tying in the first trilogy, and then the middle two, and then the reboot, retelling, and then tying it all together into this one. I'm really impressed with the overall storytelling that's going on with the series. Like, you can't really look back on another series like this that has the original actors reprising roles from 30 some odd years ago.
And you have a total of 6 movies with a convoluted history,
but it's all woven together into it still makes sense.
Exactly.
And they still reference back to movie 1, and they reference back to the revitalization with Bride and Seed of Chucky. I mean, they just that's what probably impressed me the most was it was a good fluff popcorn movie. Nothing I would ever need to own. But I think the most impressive part was just the actual plot itself, how it tied in all the previous movies together. I do think, though, it got a real heavy-handed in the cult aspect. I thought it was going to be a legitimate cult.
Yeah, same.
So I was kind of hoping for that. A cult of copycats who were on a mission to resurrect Charles Lee Ray. But we got, multiple Chuckies instead, which wasn't totally bad.
To interject real quick, I was just looking it up, and the girl that plays her niece, that was the same actress from Curse of Chucky.
Alice?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
But, so again, kudos to them on bringing another actor back.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
Shit, that was 2013.
Well, I can't believe that we got freaking Alex Vincent back from 1980 something when the first Child's Play, 89 or 90 or something when the first Child's Play released.
That's
just crazy.
Yeah, I want to say 89.
Yeah, I believe so.
But yeah, all in all, excellent movie in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far. I would say it was worth a watch. It was if you are into the mythology of Chucky, this does a really good job of putting a bow on it and then unraveling that bow at the end. And I don't know what the hell they're going to do for the next one. There's no real Andy's still in the mental hospital, and Bound 2.0 is off driving off somewhere with Tiffany in the back seat, and there's 2 Chuckies still in the mental hospital as well. So it's that's way too much going on.
I just hope if they do a sequel to this, that they bring his stepsister, or
right,
bring her back into it. But yeah, good.
All right. Well, are you good then? Anything else you need to say?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to our little review and opinionated talk on Cult of Chucky. Join us next time. Oh, by the way, this is day 3 of our 31 Days of Horror. I should have said that in the beginning, but I forgot. We will try and catch back up with days 1 and 2. I had some issues with moving, but now we're back on track. But that's neither here nor there. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. I'm Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.